Good morning and welcome to day 13 of the lockdown. Got the little Xander man today in his new Batman pyjamas joining me. 2 weeks tomorrow. We will have done 14 days tomorrow together. So it's obviously going to be another gorgeous day today, as you can see. And there's only a few things I want to share with you today. It's obviously Sunday, don't want to overload you too much. Hopefully you get a chance to have a bit of a rest. First thing that is quite important, there's been some updates to Zoom in light of mass use of the system over the last couple of weeks, and they've introduced some additional security measures. One being a compulsory kind of password as well as the ID code that you need to put in to take part in Zoom sessions. So a post went out on the Facebook group yesterday, and Steph also sent an email out yesterday as well. So all the classes now in MindBody have a 9-digit ID code, and then I think there's a 6-digit password as well that you'll need to add as well to get into the session. Okay, so you need to do that. I think you'll also, when you join the class, you'll go into what's called like a waiting room or a holding area, and then the person who's taking the class, so it's ACES doing the first one today, 9 a.m, the fitness and conditioning, will then just add you all to the class. It's just to make sure people aren't coming into the session that you don't want coming in and that sort of thing. Bear with us for the first day or two, if there's any issues around that. But apart from that, I think it's been going really well. So that's point one. Point two, thanks to everyone who did the classes yesterday, and well done on the kettlebells that was kind of, broadcast 3 ways yesterday: YouTube Live, Facebook Live and Zoom all simultaneously, which went really well. So thank you for that. Keep booking in this week. Second point I really want to make today is that those of you who are on the Pure membership, who are used to doing TLC sessions or now Pure movement sessions, obviously so far we focused on getting the one-to-one training up and running and getting the group classes up and running, and we've got the timetable that's running well now. So next week we're going to look to introduce some of the Pure movement sessions, which will be semi-private sessions, which will be for no more than 5 or 6 of you will book in, and they'll be done via Zoom as well. Okay, so we're going to get those up and running next week. Okay, and the other thing I want to tell you about today, I want to remind you of today, is the interview that I'm going to be doing with Claire Rich next Wednesday, which will be broadcast and shared next Thursday. So if you've got questions that you want me to ask Claire, please let me know either in the Facebook post here in the comments, right? Either in the Facebook post, or if you're getting this and you're seeing this on email, send me an email back, okay? And I'm also going to include a couple of links in this post for you to read about. And like I said yesterday, doing this for over 20 years, most people, when they actually walk through the door of the gym or they book in for the class and they come in, they're fine. But it's the stuff that goes on in here that stops you doing that, or the negative self-talk, or the beliefs, or the motivation, or the confidence, or all the things that kind of go on that tell us, oh, I'm too busy to do this, or there's too much on at the moment, this isn't a good time for me, or I'm not going to try that, I won't be any good at it. All these kind of things, yeah? So what Claire's going to help us with over the next period of weeks while we're locked down is working on coming in as a sort of an expert of the mind, and a high performance coach, and to help us address some of those issues which, hold us all back. And I use quite a lot of this kind of stuff when I used to box. I did a few boxing matches where I had stuff on my headphones, and after I'd weighed in and I was waiting in the changing rooms before going out, I used to do very strong kind of visualizations, including sort of sounds and smells and noises and things like that. And I remember vividly one of those sessions that I did, one of the boxing matches I had up in London. I'd vividly seen that I was going to win this fight by stoppage, and I'd never stopped anyone in my life. And it happened in the second round. I got knocked down in the first round, but I got up and I went out in the second round. I knocked the guy down twice, and the referee waved it off. And it was the first time I'd ever done that. And because I've been so focused on the mind stuff beforehand, that's what really, especially in sport certainly, certainly kind of combat sports and that sort of thing, but life and business and everything in general. This is so powerful, yeah? So that's why I'm kind of trying to bring these things in to help, especially in these times, to help you through. He's getting a bit grizzly, not grizzly, is he? A bit chatty. But to actually help us thrive and come out of this stronger, like I've always said from the very start. So, until next time, have a lovely Sunday. Get outside. If you've got a garden, get outside in the garden. Go out for a walk or whatever. Enjoy the fresh air. And just make the most of the day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Just make sure, though, when you go to Zoom, you'll need an ID and a password from now on. Okay? Take care, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.